The kruvim that sat on top of the kaporis, the cover for the aron, are legendary. We're told that the kruvim were images of young children, those who haven't sinned, which represents the purity needed to connect with the Torah, that even at our core, we're still pure, and we have that deep and authentic connection with Hashem. But then the Torah tells us that there's something unique about the wings, that their wings were sochim al gabe kapores, that their wings were so wide that they hovered over the aron, which represents to us, which teaches us the importance of having that close relationship with Hashem, that a Torah life is one which we must dedicate ourselves to each and every single day. It needs to envelop us. We have to hug HaKadosh Baruch Hu so strongly and tightly that the Torah is something that v'higisa bo yomam v'layla, we dedicate our lives to it. But says Rabbi Moshe Sternbach, we can't forget the other equally important quality of the kruvim, the way that they were fashioned. Ufneim ish el achiv. They faced each other. And the message, says Rav Sternbach, is that with all the Torah that we have, with all the love that we have for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, ma'ahavti sorasecha kol hayom hisichasi, if we don't have upneim ish el achiv, if we don't have care and concern and a love for our fellow Jew, then all the Torah learning, all the connection to Hashem is meaningless. It's a distortion of what our role, our job in life is to be. The kruvim have an equal connection to Hashem and a concern and a care for their fellow Jews. And I think this is such an important time to be reminded of this truth in light of what happened this past week in Bnei Brak with the deadly protests that took place from Jews who are opposed to serving in the IDF and defending their country. I think we can all appreciate the love of Torah that we must have. V'higisa bo yomam v'layla is not just mere lip service. It's something that we need to do all the time, to dedicate our lives to Hashem and dedicate our lives to Torah, 100%. The wings need to envelop the aron all the time. But if upneim ish el achiv, if our faces are not towards each other, then it's a distortion of what Hashem asks for us and what Hashem demands of us. Our responsibility is not to take the Torah and use it as a weapon to fight others, but take the Torah and its sweetness and use it as a way to bring people closer. This is not the way. And I hope that we can all reflect on this importance, the importance of enveloping and hugging the Torah, dedicating our lives to Torah study, but equally the importance of making sure that there's achdus, that upneim ish el achiv, we face each other, we learn from each other, we talk to each other, and we grow together, because if not, that's a distortion of what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants from each and every one of us. Have a wonderful Shabbos.